Today we have another donation request challenge of Banshee only on Revelations, which Revelations is a map that I've played maybe 2 or 3 times in my entire life, so I'm very inexperienced, and also I had never even used the Banshee before this challenge, so I didn't really know if it was good or bad. I was told by multiple people that it's absolutely atrocious, and after spending a little bit of time looking for a mod to just give it to myself on PC, I couldn't find one, so I resorted to just playing console and hopefully just being able to use an immolation, liquidation, mega gobblegum to just get it from the box early. And it took like, I think almost 10 restarts of just loading into the game, using the gum, and then just closing the game to save my gobblegum and redoing that. And also, before I had it, I was just using whatever to kill because, I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to get the gun, so anytime I would pick up a gun from the box, I would just shoot the zombies with it to get them out of the way of the box to just try and at least get the gun, because I couldn't just give it to myself using like mods or anything. And my box luck was kind of insane. I got ray gun, which I mean isn't that good on BO3, but I mean still. I got Arnie's, and then the Rifty 9, which is also a gun I've never even used before, but I'm pretty sure it's good. And then I end up getting the Banshee really early this game, finally, after many attempts, so I can actually start using it. And yeah, like I said, I'd pretty much never used this gun before. After that, I turned on the power things that this map has. I don't remember what they're actually called, but this is pretty much the only thing that I actually know about the map, is how to like power each area using those things and where a couple perks are. So I got Jug right after that, obviously, because I want that. And then I ran to the like power thing that's at the Horizon Track area. Again, I don't remember what these things are called. I think they're like generators or rituals. I don't know. I barely play this map. And then also, while using the unpack punch and with no double tap version of this gun, I realized it cannot hit collaterals at all. So it can kill one zombie per bullet, and it's a shotgun. So this thing with no double tap and no pack punch is actually pretty terrible. And then I did the ritual thing for the Varrocked area. Then I tried to open pack punch, not realizing that I had forgotten one of the ritual type thingies. So I ran over to the Origins Mob of the Dead kind of area, did a round to get some points, got some, and like I said, this thing is absolutely atrocious without like any double tap or pack a punch. Like this thing is just actually so bad. But afterwards, then I went down to the Mob of the Dead area and did the ritual, and I actually almost died. Luckily it ended like right as I was about to get trapped, and it like killed this zombie that was blocking me. But yeah, it ended, and then I ran up to pack a punch and I opened it. I guess you have to wait for that thing to appear. I hadn't played this map, like just actually played it, not doing like a spawn room challenge for like a video a long time ago. Yeah, I hadn't played this map doing anything like this in probably over a year, so I'd completely forgotten all of this. During round 9, I actually was gonna run out of ammo before I even had enough to pack a punch, but I got an insta-kill, so I decided to knife as many as I could to just get some extra points to actually be able to pack a punch. And then a little bit later, after the insta-kill ended, I got a max ammo when I had like none left, and I decided to just keep it unpack punched for now, just because it was still one-hitting, and I figured I would just stick around in this like pack a punch area for a little while until I ran out of ammo. Something else I was not aware of is that if you stay in the pack punch area, you start getting bombarded with spiders, and also the bugs spawn in, so it's just really annoying. I didn't even know spiders were on this map. I thought they were only on Zetsubo. So yeah, that was pretty annoying, and I didn't realize that they would only be spawning in if I was in here, so I just didn't leave this area and just stayed in here running around with the annoying spiders. By the end of the round, I was literally like completely out of ammo just because of how many spiders I was having to shoot constantly, so I pack punched it, and this is definitely my first time ever pack punching this gun because I literally had like never used it. And you can double pack punch it. I'm pretty sure it gave me the prompt to, but I did not, just because I feel like it would make the challenge kind of boring if I'm just using dead wire. And also, one of the like special margwas spawned in. Pretty sure there's different versions of them, but I had no idea what any of the like attacks did. So I got this purple one that like, I don't know, throws stuff. I probably fought it before, but I don't remember it, and I don't remember how much damage it did at all, so I was like terrified of it. So I just went back to the spawn room, and like I said, it started like throwing purple stuff at me. I didn't ever get hit by it, so I'm honestly not sure exactly what it does. Most people probably know because they played this more than me. But yeah, I pretty much just ran through this teleporter and then back into like this area, and I thought the margwa had changed back to normal, but it turns out there was actually just two of them, and I hadn't even seen the other one while actually in the spawn room. So I had to run around in this area until eventually I killed the regular one, and then I came back to spawn and was able to kill the like purple one, finally getting rid of the two margwas. And just a little spoiler alert, after these two, I did not see one for a very long time, so yeah, I'm not really going to be mentioning the margwa much after this. Right after that, I decided to look up a quick Mr. Raffle Waffles video on where all the shield part locations were, because I had no idea, and then I made a pit stop for double tap as well, and then got the last shield part in the low gravity area of the Rising Track. And honestly, once you have Pack Punch and double tap on this gun, it actually is pretty good. From like what I was hearing before I did this challenge, I thought this thing was gonna like suck so bad, but honestly it's not bad at all. It's a BO3 gun, so it's honestly just gonna be pretty good. Pretty much all the BO3 guns are at least pretty usable compared to like BO1, BO2, or even the World at War guns. So yeah, this gun really wasn't too bad. It's just people were like saying that it was absolutely atrocious before this, so I was kind of nervous going into this challenge. I'm actually not 100% sure if it's double tap or pack-a-punch that makes this thing able to hit collats, but once it can, it's a pretty good gun because you no longer are going to be running into ammo problems because you're not able to kill many. So I pretty much was just training in the spawn room because that's the only area that seemed decent enough. I would have trained in the pack-punch area, but I did not want to deal with those stupid spiders, and this was the only area that I knew of that was like semi-decent to train because, like I said earlier, I've barely played this map. I bought it a couple years ago, played one game of it just camping in the Varuk area with this Apothicon Servant to like around 70-ish and then just quit. So my experience with this map is barely any. But the challenge was going fine. I pretty much was just staying in the spawn room training, and like I said earlier, this gun honestly isn't bad at all once you have it pack-a-punched and with double tap. So I was pretty much just training around. I got to the max ammo round, which the max ammo rounds on this map are actually like kind of long because there's those like things, the keepers, there's the dragonflies and the furies, and yeah, I absolutely hate those furies. But after this, I also went and got a 4th perk finally and just got Speed Cola. Then went to the Rising Track area and was trying this wall run for so long. It was actually driving me completely insane, this wall run. If you didn't know, you get through this whole wall run and then there's like a jump at the end of it where you can grab a free perk bottle like power-up drop, and I honestly think I failed this wall run over 100 times. Just know that at no point in this game do I complete this wall run at any time at all, and I was trying it at the end of pretty much every round for a while, and it was driving me completely insane. So yeah, I never complete it, but I was trying it at the end of pretty much every round.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
After also trying that wall run for a while at the end of 19, I just stopped and said I was going to quit doing it. Spoiler alert, I didn't quit doing it. I was still doing it at the end of a lot of rounds. I don't know why I kept messing this up, but yeah, I probably tried that wall run over 100 times and did not get it one single time. So I'm just not going to bother showing me trying it anymore because 90% of the attempts were just me trying to jump up to that first thing and just getting blocked because I didn't realize that I could just jump onto the wall next to it and just wall run and like just basically walk straight out there and get onto it. So yeah, I'm just not going to bother showing that anymore, but just know that this game was very slow because I was trying that at the end of literally every round. On round 22, I started getting pretty low on ammo, but got a max when I was just starting to get low, and if I was to start like getting actually pretty low, I knew I was close to getting an alchemical from the gobblegum machine because I was kind of keeping track of my cycle, not exactly, but I was just like going off of what I remembered. So I knew that if I was actually thinking I was gonna run out, I would just go hit the gobblegum machine for an alchemical because I definitely did not want to try and do trade outs for the Banshee on round 22. Unfortunately for me, on round 23, I would end up taking my first down. I just got trapped and wasn't even able to use my anywhere but here in time. Just got like, literally insta-killed by a zombie that trapped me that I didn't notice. So yeah, that was my first down. Honestly, I just like haven't played Rev much. I'm just not used to training in this area whatsoever. But I ended up fine. I got up and just got the horde together and then just bought quick revive, and then I was just gonna go get the rest of my perks. I almost actually died after getting quick revive. Luckily, I was actually able to use my gobblegum this time, and it just teleported me to, I think, Kino, and then I just went through a teleporter and went to like the knocked area, grabbed Jug, finished the majority of the round with just QR and Jug, then went and grabbed double tap and speed at the end of the round, and tried the wall run for like, I don't know, a little while, and still obviously did not get it done at all, and then just went back to playing the game. And I pretty much just stayed doing what I was doing, training in the spawn room. I got low on ammo once and had to use an alchem, but I mean, I was pretty much just fine the entire time. And then finally on round 29, I actually ended up getting my like second margwa round of the game. Yeah, I literally had not gotten a single margwa since round 12, and now I'm just finally getting it on round 29. I did not know that the rounds for margwas were that like far apart on Revelations at all. I ended up taking the thing into the pack-a-punch area and just running around in circles until I was eventually able to kill it. The Banshee, I think, was like maybe 2 or 3 hitting its heads, and it was still a 1 hit to the zombies. So the Banshee, honestly, not a bad gun. Its ammo isn't amazing, and it's definitely not as good as like the KRM, the like Brecci, or the Haymaker, I don't think, but it's still not bad at all, honestly. It's a pretty good gun. Now I gotta talk about my absolute hatred for the Furies that spawn mid-round. Every time one would spawn, it would screw me up so badly, and then on round 32, it screwed me horribly when I was trying to kill it and I got trapped, went down, and then immediately when I got up, I just tried to grab quick revive and got like charged at by one of those things, and it got me stuck in this corner and I wasn't able to use my gobblegum. Basically, it just got like insta-killed by the thing. And so now this game went from going very well to being completely out of quick revives on round 32. I recovered from the down fine and just went for Jug and then double tap, and then after that I pretty much just played through the majority of the round with just those two because they're the only ones that I really needed. And then while it was the end of the round, I decided to just get stamina up just because I didn't really know what other perks to go for, so I just grabbed that and then ran to Varuk for speed cola, and then tried the wall run once again just in the hopes that it would maybe give me a quick revive, but I still didn't complete the wall run. So yeah, now on to round 33. And then that absolutely classic thing that's happened in like a million of my videos happened, where I like play completely well and then take all of my downs within like a 2 or 3 round period. And yeah, I completely died on round 33 because I turned around to shoot a Fury once again. Like, I think my downfall for this was just lack of experience playing Revelations, to be honest. But thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and my next video will be Advanced Warfare. I am not excited.